welcome everyone. I appreciate you sticking around for listening to my little pitch about Pacific Northwest College of Art. I'm going to share my screen and then I have a short presentation for y'all. Okay, here we go. My name is Taylor Mund. I'm one of the admissions counselors at Pacific Northwest College of Art. I represent the state of Texas, so I'm your admissions counselor. I'm your main contact at PNCA. Within this first slide here, we have just ongoing looping video of some of the work that students make at PNCA, just kind of give you an idea of the very interdisciplinary aspects that the school represents. So getting into the presentation, this is our main campus building. We're located downtown Portland, Oregon in the Arts Pearl District. There's over 20 contemporary art galleries within a 4-block radius of the school. This is the original post office to Portland that was built in 1909, the same year that the school was founded. And we've been in this location since 2014 when we renovated the building and to turn it into the art school that it is today. We have another offsite location called Glass, and that's our sculpture facility. And that's all your up-level sculpture classes are going to be there. This is our mission statement. PNC empowers artists and designers to reimagine what art and design can do in the world. PNC students balance studies in the humanities and science uniquely tailored to students in an art college with hands-on art making in studios and labs. Undergraduate students choose from 11 majors and 8 minors and benefit from interdisciplinary collaboration through their fine art and design education. So these are the majors that we offer: creative writing, printmaking, general fine arts, painting, sculpture, intermedia, illustration, graphic design, animated arts, video and sound, and photography. We're a very interdisciplinary school, so regardless of what major you've declared, and you can work in any studio, any facility, in any medium that you want. And our faculty really encourage students to work cross-interdisciplinary. That way you walk away from PNC with a really dynamic skill set, just making yourself more marketable as an artist and designer after you graduate. Like I mentioned, we also offer 8 minors: art and ecology, art history, ceramics, creative writing, drawing, fashion, game, and graphic design. Now, we don't offer dual majors just because the art school course load is very robust. It'd be really challenging to double major, but you have an option to minor. So say that you're a sculpture major, but you want to minor in ceramics. Or maybe you're an illustrator, you want to minor in creative writing. So the minors are there to kind of add to your educational journey, learning as much as possible, and then also acquiring added skills to your major, again, to make yourself more marketable as an artist and designer and creative after you graduate, when you continue on your artistic journey. So your first year at PNC is going to be your foundation. You'll be taking your core foundation classes. So your curriculum is kind of basically outlined for you within this slide. You do have options of taking some electives within that first year. Second year, that's when you declare your major. You'll be taking more specific classes related to your major. But like I said, you can still take classes that are outside your major, giving yourself a well-rounded education. And then fast forwarding to your final year, your thesis year at PNCA, this is when you'll be giving your thesis project, your final project. So you spend about a year's worth of time on this. First semester seniors will give you a thesis proposal. This is where you're going to be giving a PowerPoint presentation, speaking about what the concept is, how you're going to execute it, what type of artwork you're referencing, examples of your own artwork, and you just be kind of talking through this PowerPoint presentation to a panel of faculty that will evaluate you and ask you questions, and you have to defend your thesis project. And also there's an audience of students and faculty and family and friends that are welcome to attend during this thesis presentation. And then you'll go off in the studio, make. And then second semester, the semester that you graduate, you'll be giving your thesis oral. So this is going to be a formal 35-minute artist talk, culminating your entire art school experience, transitioning into your final, into your professional practice after you graduate. So within that second presentation, you'll have this body of work that you've spent a year's worth of time or more on, completed, installed into a gallery or classroom somewhere on campus that fits your aesthetic and your concept. You won't have a PowerPoint presentation at this point, but you'll have that body of work installed, and that'll be kind of your backdrop. And then you'll be reading your thesis paper word for word or using that as an outline to communicate your ideas. There'll be another panel of faculty that will ask you questions and evaluate your project, and also there'll be an audience to ask questions as well. So think about this as almost kind of like a graduate experience where you're having that formal culmination, like I mentioned, where you're able to really talk clearly about your ideas, and all of your time is leading up to this thesis project. So it's a really exciting. Students make a lot of amazing projects during this time. First year students will reside in Art House, the campus apartments. They're 4 blocks away from campus. They come fully furnished, full kitchen, full bathroom, washer and dryer in each unit, dishwasher, microwave, full range and oven. Come fully furnished. If you're moving in with any furniture and things like that, we can remove whatever's in the apartments. You have options of studio apartments by yourself, or shared studio apartments, or having 4 roommates in a shared space. There's a covered bicycle storage, as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner. Also, there's a rain garden. There's a beautiful sun patio, large foyer to be hanging out with your fellow peers. So Bridge Lab and Career Services, this is for students needing assistance by finding occupations. Graphic design and illustration are client-based majors, so you're required to take an internship. But outside of that, we really encourage every student to take an internship, because it can lead to a part-time job, full-time job at that company, or a different company. So you're building your workplace experience, building your resume, building your network as well. And these are some of the companies that students have internship with over in the years on the left-hand side of your screen. For professional practice, this is assistance for students at any point in their artistic career at PNCA, whether you're an undergrad or you're have already graduated. So we can help you file taxes as an artist, pricing artwork, networking, copyrights, contracts, negotiations, social media and self-promotion, running a solo creative business, grant writing, legal rights for an artist, becoming an art teacher, and operating artist collective. There's just some of the examples that we can assist you. So you're never on your own as a PNCA student while you're a student, and also as you graduate, we'll always be there to assist you. We offer a pre-college program, ages 14 to 18. You can still participate the summer that you graduate high school. During the pandemic, all pre-college courses are going to be online, but this is a great time to experience art school, what it's like, what's going to be course load, and also it's a great opportunity to kind of get your feet wet. So without fully committing, you can do pre-college to kind of figure out, is PNCA the right fit for me? Outside the pandemic, you would be living on campus to see what Portland's like, seeing what the institution's like. So it's a really kind of, think of it as a trial run. It's a wonderful opportunity. I participated in a pre-college program the summer that I graduated high school, and it helped me kind of solidify my decision of wanting to attend art school. So to apply to PNCA, it's really simple. It's a free application. We make it free so it can be more affordable for students. You need to be submitting a visual portfolio of 10 to 15 images or videos of your strongest artwork. We don't have any specific restrictions within the portfolio. What we want to see is your best artwork that best communicates who you are as an artist, a designer, and where you're at in your artistic journey. This body of work doesn't define who you are. It's a way to kind of get yourself into the door. And over the next few years, your work is drastically going to change. You also can submit up to 10 pages of creative writing examples if you're interested. And then there's an optional essay and an artist statement, which we strongly recommend. It's better to go above and beyond in the application process. Within the essay, it's great for students that have a very specific series that they're working with. That can be very tailored to an art statement. But if you don't have that, it's more just kind of one-off assignments or just individual work, then it can be more model off of a normal admissions essay. Is optional, but we strongly encourage it. There's a letter of recommendation is optional. And then we need to see all your transcripts. So if you've been to more than one high school or college or university or community college, we need to see that full academic history. If you've completed 30 more credits at a community college or a state school, you can transfer in. We don't need to see that high school's transcript. But if it's less than 30 credits, we'll need to see that high school's transcript. And then we offer scholarships to every accepted student. Merit-based scholarships of $20,000 a year. These scholarships are guaranteed for 5 years. So you're graduating with a 4-year degree, but if you need some extra time to sort out your degree, that money is going to be guaranteed for you. We have an early application scholarship of $1,000. Deadline December 15th, that's passed. But if you want to come around for 2021, or excuse me, 2022, then that money will be available for you. We have also competitive merit-based juried scholarships up to $10,000, and that's a priority deadline of January 31st coming up in a very short time. We also have equity scholarships geared towards Black, Indigenous, and students of color, but it's also for advocates of these communities. We have 2 full ride scholarships and 2 5,000 renewable scholarships. So it's a separate application from the admissions application. So I encourage students to consider those. Also, there's grant assistance based on financial need or communicated need. Just contact me. I'm your admissions counselor. I'm here to advocate for you within the admissions process. So if you're interested in applying and get your aid package, and it's still not going to do it within your support system budget, contact me and I'll try to advocate and work with you for additional funding. If PNC is your #1 school and this is where you want to be, we'll try to make it happen. And this is the final slide of my presentation here. So these are some of the Instagram accounts that the school runs. So you're welcome to take a little screenshot and kind of get in touch with our online community, as well as the admissions email there if you have any other further questions. But that's going to be it for me. Do we have any questions right off the bat?
Wow, that was like perfect timing. I think you have like 40 seconds left. Does anybody want to throw out I think we have time for maybe one question.
And I am giving portfolio reviews next month. So if you want to save your questions for then, or if something ever comes up, feel free to hit up the admissions@pnca.edu email, and they'll direct you back to me, and we can have kind of a conversation about that.
Perfect. You got a comment. Love the presentation.
Oh,
So
thank you.
thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to come and talk to us in El Paso. We super appreciate it. And I know they'll be reaching out to you privately. I know this was kind of quick,
Yep.
but you were right on time. Professional. Thank you.
Yep. I try to get on time because other times I've gone a little over. So I just want to make sure that everyone gets their 15 minutes. But I appreciate everyone sticking around. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
Peace.
Bye-bye.